Hello friends, today I have made a circuit of the visitor counter which counts the number of persons coming inside the building. This circuit is made up of microcontroller 8051 and an LCD display and few components. So let's start here. Firstly, I have sent in from my program. I have programmed the microcontroller in such a way that it sends firstly the string of welcome on the LCD display. Now, and the sensor is attached on the door of in between the door of entrance of the building. When the one person moves from the door through the door, then the sensor sense that person and send zero logic at the 10th pin of microcontroller. Like I have inputted the zero logic on the 10th pin, and then what will happen? It sends the string of data like human count 2, because I have sent the 2 logics. Now the 4th logic has been come, and now 5th logic, the 5th counting. This checked out. Now 6th person, 7th person, 8th person, and so on. So I am here the giving the logic from the mechanical from by only just joining the wire to the zero logic or the ground, but the actual thing is that the zero logic comes from the sensor circuit. The few components are there in the sensor circuit, like a comparator and one IR sensor and a photodiode. So when IR sensor is in the initial condition, IR sensor is basically sending the IR rays at the photodiode, and photodiode accepting that infrared rays, and output from that circuit is 1 at that time. But when first person comes from that and comes in the contact with the IR sensor and the photodiode, then it stops the IR rays for a few instants. And LM324 is a comparator IC, and it's considered a comparator, and it compares the voltage of the first voltage and second voltage on its second and third pin, and made the logic 0 in that instant. So this 0 logic comes on the 10th pin of microcontroller 8051, and in this way, like I am inputting the 0 logic on the 10th pin of microcontroller like this, and the counting is going to be raised like 32, and then I am inputting like this, like you can check it out this one, and the counting is 34, then 35, 36. So in this way I have made this program in such a way that it can count 1000 persons. I can increase this counting up to 16 digits, like I can count 16 crore persons by the help of this circuit, because I am limited to the LCD, because it can display only the 16 bit data, 16 character alphabets and character on the LCD display in the one string. So this is a simple circuit. It's only consists of the reset circuit of microcontroller. I'm using the power on reset, and this is the crystal capacitor which is between parallel to the 18 and 19 pin, and these are the ceramic capacitor. This produced the 12 megahertz frequency, which is the fundamental frequency required for the working of the internal crystal capacitor of the microcontroller. This is the reset circuit, and these 40 pin is to the power supply, joining to the power supply, and 20 pin to the ground. And this is the LCD, which is having its first 3 pin joining to the potentiometer, and potentiometer is only for increasing and decreasing in the intensity of the and the brightness of the LCDs. And this is the 8-bit register of the LCD display from 0 to 7, and I am assigning the first port of the microcontroller fully to the LCD, so that 8-bit data can be sent. So this is sending the 8-bit data in this way, that I can count this 91, 92, 93 and so on. So this is a simple circuit I have made here. Now let's see from the starting point the functioning of this. I'm going to off the power. Now I'm inputting the power. Here I'm inputting the power from the circuit, like this is the circuit I have made here, which can generate a 12 volt and the 5 volt simultaneously. So for the TTL logics, I only required the 5 volt for the microcontroller and this all LCDs displays. Current requirement is higher, but in this circuit only the few milliampere current requirement, so this is sufficient here. So this is the transformer which converts the which step down the AC, and then this is the full wave bridge rectifier, and this capacitor, and this 7812 and 7805. So let's check it out in this way. Like here, this is welcome and human counting. Firstly, I have inputted the 0 logic from the initial condition, so let's undo this wire. Now I am on putting the power. This is welcome. In the first condition I have sent the welcome string, because LCD displays on the door gate. So firstly the welcome should be, then I am inputting the 0 logic like this, and you can check it out. Human counting 1, 2, and this inputting from my hand like this, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So this is all about the visitor counter. Basically it's a very simple circuit which can be made by the microcontroller. Now I'm going to show you the coding of this whole program. Like this is here, you can check it out. This is from the starting point. I have taken out the hash include. This is regx51 which is the 8051 library header file, and then I am assigning the single bit check port 30 bit and RS pin, RW pin and enable. And this is the program, which is just 112 lines of program. So program is very simple, which is written in the embedded C in the Keel compiler. So that's all about the visitor counter. Thank you guys.